How we doing, YouTube? Steve here. It is Wednesday morning. Oh, about noontime. I guess it might not be morning anymore. I'm up here in Chicago. Getting unloaded. Bedford Park, actually. There's a big rail yards right up here. You guys may have been up in and around them. They said they'd unload me pretty fast, the boys did. He said 15-20 minutes, it won't take long. But he hasn't got started on me yet, so they hard to get into. I don't know if I should. There was a construction spot that was hard to get around, and then their receiving doors are right off of a main road. 79th, is that what this is? I can't remember what this short street is. 73rd, I think. And it is busy. It's big. That's the good thing. It's big. It's 4 lanes with a turn lane in the middle. So it's pretty big. But it is busy, busy, busy. You just got to stop traffic. I mean, you just got to find a gap where you can wiggle around and get across the whole way as quickly as you can so they'll stop. If you give them a lane, they cut around you. So you got to have the whole thing blocked off. All 4 lanes and the turn lane in the middle. Then they'll stop. But they did. Everybody was very considerate. There was a car that was kind of close on the back side, and he stopped and gave me plenty of room. And then there was a semi a little behind him, and he stopped and gave me plenty of room because that was the side I couldn't see. And then the oncoming traffic, they stopped back far enough, and I waved at everybody. I try to be friendly when they do me a favor. Or don't crowd me, you know. And nobody honked at me or anything, so that was good. And then where you back into, it's a pretty big, it's a 2-door, you got to back into a building. Any boys that back in, or folks that know, backing into a building, backing into a dark hole is very challenging to see. But they did have little light things. Hang on a minute. Yeah! Sorry about that. He's asking for my paperwork. I already gave it to the other forklift driver. This is a different forklift driver. Anyway, yes, you're backed into a black hole, and it's a 2-door dock, but they've got a scrap bin collector thing, you know, for their scrap steel. This is wire, steel wire, rolled up. So one of the doors, they've got that. They're scrap, so you only got one door to get into. But the driveway's big enough. That means it's a 2-door driveway. So you got pretty well plenty of room to get around to get in. But police were very bad today. Very bad on 80-94. I counted 9 state troopers or DOT, and every one of them but one, and he was looking, had a big truck pulled over. That was all they were pulling over were big trucks. Now that's stretching right in there. 80-94, which was between Gary and the state line. You're not supposed to be in the left 2 lanes. And trucks are almost always in the 3rd lane over, which they're not supposed to be in Indiana. I know a guy that got a ticket for that. Not me. It wasn't me. It's another guy I know. And of course, the fourth lane, the hammer lane, you're really not supposed to be in that. And they're in that too, big trucks are. Even when it's not, it's one thing if you get over there when there's like a accident or everything's backed up. But these guys will get over in there in the busy middle of the day with just traffic rolling. If you're going, if the truck traffic's going 62, 65 even, which I think that's a 55 going through there. Well, if that truck can go, if the truck traffic lanes are running 65, and this guy can run 67, he's going to get out in the hammer lane and try to get around somebody. These guys will run, especially these company guys, they'll run as fast as the truck will let them. If that's 63, that's how fast they're driving. If it's 65, that's how fast they're driving. If it's 70, that's how fast they're driving. So it's kind of a mucked up deal in through there. They could write a lot of tickets for that, being in the wrong lanes, but that's the bad thing about trucking. Another bad thing, I guess I'm going to title this, Another Bad Thing About Trucking. The police are always after you for something. And if they can't find something to pull you over, they just pull you over. They don't need a reason to pull you over. Just doing an inspection. Yeah, we're going to do level 1 inspection or level whatever. Just random. We'll pull you over randomly. See if there's anything we can write you a ticket for. Most everybody else, you got to have probable cause. I mean, they got to have a reason to mess with you. Even the bank robbers, they got to have probable cause. Not truck driver. We just seeing if we can find anything. Maybe you messed up your paperwork a little bit, or maybe you don't have all the wires on between the truck and the trailer high enough, and it's scratching a little bit on the catwalk, or maybe it's 3 or 4 days ago you were 3 minutes over on your drive time, and so we'll just give you a ticket there, put some points on your license, and make your life miserable. It's wondering anybody does this job, I'll be honest with you. Between the police officers and these trucking companies and dispatchers and receivers and shippers, this receiver seems to be, other than hard to get into, they were very nice. I've never been here before. I've been by this building lots of times, but I've never been here. They seem very nice. So I always like that. I like it when they're friendly. But most everybody just hates you. It's the police. Oh my gosh. And if it's not the DOT, then it's the state police, then it's the county police or the city police. Everybody's trying to get you for something. Any mistake they can find. It's pitiful. They're making a lot of noise back there getting this trailer unloaded. Anyway, well, I've got I pretty much know the way back from here. I just want to make sure. I plug them into my GPS just to make sure that I don't go on a street that I'm not supposed to be on. I pretty much know how to get. I got to go back to Markham and get a what the heck? I plug it in sometimes just to make sure I don't go on a street that's got like a weight restriction or a height restriction. I said, I'm pretty sure I know exactly how to get back to where I'm going from here. Back to Markham. But I just like to, like I said, I like to make sure about the streets and everything to make sure I don't get myself in a pickle. Anyway, God bless everybody. We'll talk again soon. And I hope everybody has a great day. Gets outside. Beautiful day in Indiana today. Beautiful. I'm in Illinois right now, but it was beautiful in Indiana this morning. That's where I woke up at. So God bless everybody. We'll talk again soon. Hope everybody has a great day.